What's up, John? There is a exciting weekend of possibility ahead. So, good evening and happy Friday, Mick. No Mo2 spoilers. All right, I'm getting the old palette. Wet my whistle. That's where I was going to go. All right. What are you in the market for tonight, John? I gotta check the other sites to make sure we're all good and working on our multiple live stream. Hey, there you go. That didn't take long. I'm here. What are you in the market for? Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's go around. We have a few new items since Wednesday. We don't have a whole lot of new. It's actually been surprisingly slow for pickups since Tuesday. You guys want to see what Sal's in the middle of? The biggest comic. I'm not showing you. You're fine. I would never do that to these guys. I care about them. She's in the middle of about a 5,000 comic sort, which is crazy. We got all those and all these. She is going through and sorting and organizing all of our comics and then going through and individually pricing each one of them and then listing several of them online. So we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to do. But I gave her a list of like 5 different things to do, and she said that was the one she wanted to do because it was the least worst of all the things that I had, which I didn't think the list was that bad at all, but whatever. Uh-oh. What we got over there? Go over there. Look at these beautiful play sets. Awesome Omega Supreme. What's going on, Punk? Haven't give you a wedgie in weeks, man. I feel like I'm falling down on the job. What are you doing over here? You're checking out. Hey, Sal, your kid's into manga. Now your mom's got to beat you up. What's up, Keegan? Look at these beautiful, clean counters. Oh, hey, I remember what it was. TikTok. The bag of blast effects. We got to find the Omega Supreme ones in there and put it with that Omega Supreme. We do have some Mafex. You can also type Mafex into our Buy It Now, our static store. Oh, we don't have anything in there right now. The boys are all having a good time playing. Crying games. I don't have any Mafex at all right now. I just checked my inventory. We are Mafex less. We have some Mezco. That's where I was getting confused. Mezco. I wish this case was more spread out. We got to figure out how to do that. Hey, bud, what's up? Remember, there's the Omega Supreme ones in there. I just can't remember which ones they were.
The giant one?
Yeah, there's blast effects in there for it. They're in the Buy It Now store, Keegan. This guy here, he's supposed to have some blast effect. But he's got to be listed anyway.
No, he doesn't. He's huge.
I know, but we're never going to sell him in the store. He's huge.
Wait, you told
Context!
me not to list the other ones in ours one.
The Omega Supreme breaks down a lot easier, and it's a lot easier to ship. We get new legends in all the time, Keegan. I can't remember what they are. We can go. I just did Elon Musk and Big Balls. Oh, God. We redid the section and cleaned it up a little bit over here.
Where is he?
Comic books are great, Jeremy. This is such a fun set. Got some brilliant DC pieces in today. Yeah, Galvatron. We actually have quite a bit of Galvatron. I can type in Galvatron and see what we got here. You guys remember you can go to our Buy It Now store, our Whatnot store, and see what we got. Also known as our Static store. Go to our shop. There are 9 different Galvatrons listed in our Buy It Now store. McFarlane stuff. I'm going to go show it off in a second. Just finished cleaning up this section and adding a few pieces. Pretty saw the really nice Magneto today on one of the sites. Pablo, we do. Michael, we don't sell parts, bud. But Pablo, yes, we do have some vintage lunch boxes. Oliver, we have some WWE. Feel free to type it into our Whatnot store. There are WWE figures here. They're up on our second floor. But you can go into our Static store on here, our shop, and it'll bring up the stuff we do have. There's our classic lunch boxes there. It's going to be a broken record tonight, Ashley. Still got some gray tile Lego over there for you, waiting on your arrival. Started getting some of the Joe section cleaned up a little bit today. That was work. Didn't intend to work today at work, but here we are. Got some Lego sets rolling out. These are retired DC sets, very popular ones. Excuse me. And my tripod just bit it. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We have a little bit of vintage micro machines. Pablo, you're on our Facebook page. Message our store page, and somebody will get back with you of what we have on those. Got some loose classified. We sold a bunch of loose classified today. These are Hero Masters or Mix Masters, I think. Picked these bad boys up today too. I really like them. The Lego movie set is complete. Just finished adding the last piece to it today. No, wait a minute. It is missing some stickers. So I'm not sure what stickers it's missing. Some of them are there, some of them aren't. It is $44. We have no Babylon 5 stuff that I'm aware of right now. Check these out. This thing is amazing. Box is super smooth too. I just think this thing is like a work of art. It's a cloth cape on him as well, which is pretty cool. Got that in today. We've got haven't had him in before. That Two-Face is neat.
Two-Face. Oh, we got new bucks.
Yes. Yeah, Stuart, as I've mentioned at least 10,000 times in my life, I have absolutely nothing to do with the mail service. I don't know how to say that any other way. What's up with the mail? It's the U.S. Postal Service. I feel like that's the answer to that question. It looks awesome, Joe. I don't have young Ezra Drummond. We've got some alien stuff, Jason. We don't have any Pac Rim figures right now, though. The Two-Face, also in our Whatnot store, is $57. This Phantom of the Opera dude is neat. This is a deluxe limited edition Iron Giant set. Yeah, Brian, we're open 365 days a year. some Iron Grenadiers in. These Mask 40th anniversary pieces are super hot right now. We like our work. Yeah, I just got these in. This is a Star Trek scale that's a little bit more palatable for space reasons. You looking to add any Star Trek figures, Mick? No ICP stuff. Although the Insane Clown Posse National Meetup is about, how far is Max Creek from here? Isn't it like an hour? Not even an hour away. Keegan, I should be able to. And that's a Cat Samurai game. I have to pay Tiger this month. I don't know what that means. Pay Tiger. Are you buying a Tiger? Mick, what the hell? Cool piece, right? It's also the bath for Nightmare Bat. Oh, Mick, I was like, did you buy a Tiger? Which, to be perfectly honest with you, you have a rainforest, so why wouldn't you buy a Tiger, right? Here we go. Mountain lions and ocelots. That's adorable. Keegan, are you going to make it to the movie on Sunday? Oh, yeah, we have a Sunday. There are enough tickets if you wanted to bring your missus, too. Yes, we got Sega Genesis is in here. Genocide? Yeah, the Bolivar Theater. TikTok? Is this your phone? Or is this yours? It's over here on the counter.
Read my messages. Just kidding. I don't get any.
It is $70 for a full Genesis system. Do I have any other small keychains? I can look and see. I don't have a complete 88 Grenadier. I got these guys. We are renting a Bolivar Theater to watch the Motu movie, Blitz. Just random little stuff. Nothing fancy. We still don't have any Pacific Rim figures. Come on up, Brian. Was that a PSP keychain? What's up, Chad? Tell Deacon I said hello. No, these are like Xbox controller keychains. And this is a Nintendo controller keychain. This is is it a PSP or a PS Vita keychain? Yeah, all these little keychains are $5 a piece. So I got those things. Make sure you're checking out our buy. I have no. If I don't have anything from Pacific Rim, then I don't have any Jaegers, which are from Pacific Rim. So any of our WWE stuff's going to be upstairs on our second floor. but you can also type in, which I won't be able to get to today. You can type WWE into our Buy It Now store, and it will bring up any of our WWE stuff we have listed online, which is there's a whole mess. There's about 70 items on our WWE. I don't if it's really not that hard. If you can type WWE question mark in the comments, you could type WWE no question mark in our store. Always surprises me that transition over to correct place to type it never quite happens. So there was an Outback Night Force in the cabinet. You got one of everything we had, Mick. It is a Transformer show, so Transformers. Remind me when I'm on the Joe side, and I'll look in the case to make sure. But yeah, if there's still one in there, that means we just had a spare one. Yeah, but let's look at this. Did you see that we got the Titans Return or the Siege Omega Supreme in? We got a Fort Max in. I know how much you like the big boys, Blitz. Stuart, I don't know if we have Huffer, but you can also type that into our Buy It Now store and see what we got. Huffer. Doesn't look like we have any Huffers. I don't think I have any Fun School carded right now. I got this bad boy set here. Yeah, sorry, man. Check it out. Got this sweet part of Minnesota. Partido de Minnesota. I didn't think I had another one of those custom Outbacks, so maybe I do. It's hard for me to keep track of all the stuff we have anymore. We're over 4,255 items on our Buy It Now store, which is pretty impressive. Happy Friday, Aaron. No, just a muskrat in there, bro. No Outback. That is a Brazilian one. That poor bat has seen better days, but it's the South America Commandos in Macau, I think, version. Chad, we got a lot of DC stuff in today. That's pretty much all we've done the last couple of days. I have a few random items I'd like to run. Okay, Guzman, if they're in our Buy It Now store, you could just buy them straight from that, my man. Or you can ask me about them and I can pin it for you. These are neat, like super neat pieces. These DC pieces here, just gorgeous. Once Sal gets these comics organized and starts listing them online, we will have hundreds of our comics online as well. These Soldiers of the World started selling online, which is something of a miracle, in my opinion. Is that a cowbell I'm hearing? More cowbell! Look at this beautiful new horror section. Big Shifter does a really good job with these sections, but do not tell her I said that because the last thing I want her to do is think that I approve of anything she does. Constant state attention. That's where I need you guys to live. Look, there's some wrestling stuff. I don't have any of them complete right now. The Tiger Force guys. I've got a little bit of Action Force stuff, Mike. Started to trickle out some Motu sales this week too. It had gotten real crazy. Actually, it was dead for years. My favorite Motu toy. I'm a really big fan of the Revelation line. There's some cool pieces in this. This is one of my favorite He-Mans they've ever made, though. This one right here, this 40th anniversary one, I think is fantastic. When I was a kid, I loved my He-Man and Battle Cat. Okay. Well, the guy said he had some specific things he wanted to run. I asked him what they were, and then he disappeared. Oh, yes, Action Force. I was going to go over here and see if I still have that Action Force Dodger. Never had a Stinkor as a kid. Oh, there we go. I've got a graded Action Force here piece here, Mike. Jada Black Charger.
Sal, are you up there? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know where anyone was.
Okay, there we go. Jada. Okay, this is Jada Black Charger. This is a graded Action Force. And this, by the way, these are international as well. But graded Action Force Taurus. This is a graded 70. So the grade isn't great for it, but finding a graded one of these is damn near impossible. The price on him is $250. I don't know what classic Zartan means, sir. I don't have a complete Firefly V1, Daniel. Carded. This dude just carded is probably $200 without the grade. The other international guy I have is International Helden. That's German or something. And then this is Commandos Heroicos. I've learned to not live in the probablys, Wolf of Break Street. I ask people to be specific. Otherwise, it always ends up in a giant mess. I also have this custom Roma Collectibles Action Force set of 2 figures with kayak. Did anybody get the hooded Cobra Commander? I bought 80 of them, Wolf of Break Street. Yeah, actually, we don't have a complete V1 Firefly, unfortunately, right now. Yeah, 80 of them, about 40 cases of the Cobra Commander to have here in the store. What's up, Paul? So you got a 250 there if you're interested, Mike. It is a pretty sweet and rare piece. You're in the deep end of the pool. They'll be whatever the MSRP is what I'll be selling those for people who buy them and reserve them ahead of time and pay for them, Wolf. If people wait for them to get here, they will immediately go to market value. So good luck on the trip, Paul. No, the color changing Zartan is the 1984 version. We probably have see you guys. We have several other versions of Zartan, but not that one. Be safe on your trip, Paul. Wish you best of success. Those are Battle Force 2000, Mike. They're all of them have both of them have a little bit of an issue. They're actually still great pieces, but like this one right here, there's a broke O-ring on the Dodger. So instead of this being a $300 card, my price on it is $125. This one here has a piece of tape on it and a broken leg on that guy. Same thing, $125.
Why would they put the arrows?
We have a complete Airborne V1 for $30. Okay. Guzman, are you still here? Oh, there you are. I'm getting ready to make your Jada Nano set a thing. All right, the Jada Nano is pinned. Thank you, sir. And Let's see. This would be a retro invisible retro. All right, let me see if I can find it, bud. There we go. All right, it's posted. The Tiger Stinger is missing one missile, and I can't see if it has its steering wheel or not. There's a price tag on it over here somewhere. There we go. 60, missing one missile on the steering wheel. Thanks, Guzman. Anything else you want me to pin for you? And here you guys say I'm a difficult person to deal with. Look at how easy that was. Maybe I just like Guzman better. You ever think about that? No, you only think about yourselves. Yeah, Mike. So you got basically 250 on the pair, which is a crazy good deal for those because the complete loose ones sell for like $40 on the ones that have the microwaves, and 250 here. So you're looking at $500 for four pretty dang hard to come by pieces. Do we have a Xandar classified? I don't know. Let me check and see. What's up, Bradley? Looks like okay. Wait a minute. That's weird. Where did it go? All right, so we pinned to Xandar. Okay. Brad, Salabama's bringing her son to the movie with us on Sunday night. So remember the last time we were together? Come out, bring a lighter, let's start a fire. I don't know what 109 on classified S5 means. Here's the airborne that I have. I do not have a wolf spider in here, but you can also type any of the questions you have by figure. You're more than welcome to type into the Buy It Now store, and it'll bring those up too. It also has a full list of all of our classifieds on there. We had a guy message our store page, and he was like, "Tried to buy classifieds from you, but none of them are listed on your store page." Literally every single one of our classifieds is on the store page, and we tried a couple of different times. Sent him a link so he could click on it. Dude could not figure out how to use the website. Like I just I just don't know. That guy needs to go live in a cabin in the woods somewhere. Very irritated. Craig, I don't right now. He needs to live off grid, away from technology. I think a TV may be too much for that guy. He's overwhelmed with his flip phone. Can't get the website to work on my flip phone. Sorry, bro. Whew. Man, that hibachi smells so good over here. Whatever you do, don't look at don't look down this aisle.
Did you get hibachi from?
No, it's Alabama did. No, I'm afraid it will sit too heavy on my stomach. I'm so like the heat and the humidity today is killing me. How is old Sal? Well, look at her. Look at the message she's making over here. I had some barbecue chips for dinner tonight. That's what I had for dinner, and some water. That's about as high as I wanted to go on the food chain. I don't. When it gets hot outside, I do not like eating hot food. Right now, I just want to be eating key lime pie. That's all I want to eat. Doc, the question is, how old is Sal? No, I didn't want a cold Italian sub. I literally just want like a bowl of cereal.
I'm old. That's all that matters.
Look at these comics coming in looking all good. I really didn't expect her to really embrace the comics like this and really want to work with them, but she did. I'm proud of her. Stepping outside of our comfort zone. That's good stuff. When I opened my first business 30 years ago, it was Sal's first job. She had just turned 21, and I was only 12 at the time. So,
I was like 15.
did you hear me say 30 years ago?
Nobody likes you.
The Saturn mic, it's funny you mentioned that. Sal was literally just talking about jumping in her car and driving to Galveston so she could be at a beach for sunrise in the morning. She's ready to be outside.
Okay, we don't spoil it.
We had a guy here on Whatnot. God, it's so annoying. We had an item that was $18 and they messaged us or they offered us 12. We don't sell anything below $15. So we countered off at 10%. So we did 16. They countered at 13. So we went back to 16. They countered at 13 again. So I put it up to 17. Like Whatnot doesn't seem to have a limit to the amount of dumbass offers you can get. I agree, Brad. For 51, she looks rough. I don't know what a mask adventure pack is, but I don't have them. I do, however, have Mask Boulder Hill.
Oh my god, I just found another sleeve that wasn't organized.
That is so awful. Look at this.
You're joking.
And so we went back and forth, and he kept offering $12 and $13 on this item. So they messaged us, and they're like, "What is your bottom dollar?" Well, I gave you a $16 offer. That's what we're going to be at. So I sent him a thing, said $16 is as low as we're going to go. So then they sent us an offer for $13. And realistically, that's just how you get blocked. I spent more time on a $18 video game for a person that was trying to nickel and dime us to get it below 15. Oh no, there's a forgot part of the story in here. We actually accepted their offer at 15, and then their payment wouldn't go through at 15. So they came back and countered they canceled their order because they couldn't pay for it, and then counter offered at 12. So like the $15 one, which we accepted an offer on, we do have some Robotech stuff, Tito. I can show you that. And their payment declined, which is crazy. Which is one of the funniest little interactions I've had on here with somebody who was really trying to buy something, sort of. But yeah, $15 payment decline. Counter offered it like 12 or 13. Finally, we were just like, this isn't worth it. Maybe I will, Fred. Maybe I will. I'm not beholden to some of the same moral views of the person you're talking about. But if that's their thing, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? It was the best option for them. Oh, Robotech. I don't have the 7 members of Battle Force on card. I have 4 of them. Saturn Mike, I don't have a complete vintage Panther, I don't believe, but I'll go look and see what I got. Robotech stuff here. Also got a new Bree tie-in over here. The 4 on card are the 2 that I showed you earlier for 125 a piece. Remember these guys? What a waste. Got some mask stuff over here, and I got this Bree tie. I can go show you what we got for Panthros. This is the Basuju Scarlet, the spy version, Glenda or whatever they call her. Ricky, I don't know, but you can type the Toby Spider-Man into our Buy It Now store and see if we got one in there. I wish I could show you my collection. People come here and show me pictures of their collection all the time. Banduke, we have bought, since the last time you came to one of our shows, we've bought over 400 Transformers. And I know that probably sounds like I'm making that number up, but we legit, over a 2-week period, bought over 400 Transformers. We've sold a bunch, but we still have quite a few. I mean, a ton. Starting over here, you got that Minosaur piece. Just got this bad boy in. We added these guys. We added this thing right here. Yeah, Brad sends me pictures of his collection all the time. We actually talk collection and lighting and all kind. Brad is much more artistic than I am, and much more creative in those. But so some of the stuff he sends me, I never would have thought of. So because that's not really a strong suit of mine, but he's really good at that. Here we go, brand new. There's over 900 Transformers in our Buy It Now store. We got a bunch of these Transformers One pieces. There's so freaking much here, Banduke. I haven't seen you in a minute, bud. I actually really like this. Chad wanted me to tell you to get back to work on the comics, Sal. No breaks. We actually bought so many Transformers, we had to expand out our Transformer section, Banduke. Added that Fort Max there. Several more pieces into that thing. Then we filled up our Titans Return section. It's so full that there's no room for anything. And then there's so literally had to expand all over the place over here. Added those. We actually have an entirely new section. Now that you mentioned cake, Brad, I really want cake. By the way, they told us we can bring cake and cupcakes to the movie theater. Mike, I'll go take a look for you. Ashley, I want nothing less. This is such a fun piece right here. I expect you to do it in those little hats, like the hats with the beer on them. Somebody sent an offer and I'm checking the offer. Oh man, I meant to go over here. God dang it. What is with you people and these ridiculous offers on whatnot? That's for eBay people. Come on. TF fan, we have so many loose Marvel Legends. It's kind of stupid, actually. All right, let's see what else. I had some more Transformers. I don't. I should get you a plug nickel. The boxed Omega Supreme stuff, Tito, is 400. Star Wars Black Series Tech. Yeah, man, go to our Buy It Now store and type in Wolverine or Jean Grey. It will bring up what we got because I'm on the other side of the store from it right now, so I can't get back over there.
Are they looking for a Rogue figure?
Yeah, Jean Grey and Wolverine.
This one, she won't be in the bin yet.
Hang on just a second. Give me a second, bud. I'll show you what we got. I'm pulling up this guy. I'm getting ready to. All right, I've pinned the tech. That's $17. That's a good buy. Snag it while you can. Just added this.
She is complete.
Jean Grey, Marvel Legends X-Men 20th Anniversary Rogue. She is 24. Complete. Now, if you want to send feet pics, that's more of a Blitz Wings thing.
And we're going to need tips.
All right, got the tech going. Wow, where at Bezo? This is in Bolivar, Missouri. We're called Toys R Us. Did you see that Jean Grey TF fan? Tito Machado, if you want to go on somewhere and negotiate on the price, you can find them online for about 600, and you can go down there and see if they'll negotiate down to 450. Ours are at 400, so you can buy it at 400 if you want. It is an Eagle Hawk, sir. TF, that was not that. No, Jean Grey is the Phoenix. Is that Rogue?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
They're the same.
The Eagle Hawk is. I have a couple of Rock Lords, not much though. This one is on our store at 195, I think. There, it is still sealed. She tricked me too with her with her desecration of Rogue. Yeah, I got caught too. She blinded me with science. I can show you the Wolverines we got. We actually have some good Wolverine some good Wolverines in right now. It's usually kind of hard for us to snag them. Here is a really nice kid. Here we go. Here's the Wolverine I was talking about. Really like this dude. There's a Wolverine down there, which I really like as well. Yes, this is 35. Also in our store, our shop. You can buy it on there. One of the things I will highly recommend to anybody, if you're looking to negotiate with stores or vendors or whatever, check the prices on the item before you ask if they negotiate on price. There are stores that automatically post things at 20% above retail because they know that somebody's going to offer them less anyway. We price ours at retail or at 10% below retail all the time. So if the first engagement we have with somebody and the very first thing they ask us is, what's your best you can do? Well, the best we can do is the price we have on it. But my definition of best is more. So let's just say I've got, let's say $400 on an item, and you ask me what's the best you can do on that. Well, in my mind, 450 is the best you could do because best for me is different than best for you. So first thing I will always recommend is go check the prices and see what they're selling at. If somebody's selling it and it's already a reasonable price, don't ask them to do a better price. Ugh. Got to get that phone. If somebody is selling it and it's above sold, then you can always say, "Hey, I was just checking these out." Oh, David, we have so freaking many loose classifieds. We even got more in this week. It's just a pretty much a courtesy. Now you're going to get different people who sell for different reasons. There are guys who show up at toy shows and they just do it as a side hustle. There's guys who are pretty new at it, but then there's guys who have retail stores and have been doing it for a long time. So they're not. There's a lot of guys that go to shows because they're trying to sell out of their collection or trying to make a quick buck. You negotiate differently with them than you do with the people in established settings. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not trying to be a jerk. It's actually trying to help you understand the sort of the nuance of that. So why were you on Womo the other day, Womo, and now you're on Big Booty Judy again? Now, Matthias, that doesn't mean we still don't take offers on stuff, but it is our recommendation to people to check the current listing price on things. Now, we price stuff as soon as we get it in based on what the current market value is. If we have it for 2 months, there's a chance that that has gone down in price. Maybe it's gone up in price. I have no problem being price checked because eBay is the pricing. So whether or not we like it, everybody uses eBay to estimate market value. Oh God, Mike, I totally forgot to look at um, uh, Eco Warriors. Sorry. Yes, John's on. I got a couple of rock lords. Hold on. Okay, where'd the Eco Warriors go? All I've got right now is Eco Warriors clean sweep, Mike. And he is one. Wow, he is 65. That can't be his price. That is ridiculous. He's like a $50 figure loose. Well, did somebody put the price tag for somebody else on him, or what is going on here? Let me check. Give me just a second, guys. What in the world? Our eBay is not working. Mike Shipley, you're still here. You may have left right before the best deal of the day showed up. Yeah, the last one sold for $115 of this particular. Oh nope, that's not right. There isn't an individual one of these sold on card. This is annoying. So $65. There's your chance. So
He's slowly dying out over here.
Fred Garvin is the only individual that I actually like that I've ever blocked from one of my sale. He had to go and create an alternate personality to come back on here because we blocked him at one point. Okay, Dreadnoks. Dreadnoks classified. We don't have any loose classified Dreadnoks, but I've got some sealed. I'm pretty sure I've got a monkey wrench in here. I consider Copperhead a Dreadnought, even if some people don't.
Night.
Have a good night, Miss Carrie. There's a Ripper. Really like that Ripper. That Striker's nice too. All right, let me run that. That's a good pickup for clean sweep for 65. So anyway, the whole lecture about pricing was a lot of times guys we invest a ton of time and money and energy and effort into getting inventory in the store and pricing it and putting online and taking pictures and cleaning it and displaying it. So if the very first interaction we have with somebody is somebody saying, "What's the best you can do?" or making us an offer or asking us to negotiate without even checking the value of the item at all, like it's not your job to meet my margins, it's my job to do that, which I'm perfectly okay with that boundary. But check the value on it. You may be asking about an item that we have priced at $400 that the pair is running at 600, and then the first thing you do is ask for a discount, and all it makes us think is that you're either a lowballer or a douchebag, unfortunately. And we don't want to think that about people. There you go, Mike. Thank you. So, Wayner, we actually legit have people removing stickers from things and putting them on other things in here. That is a thing that happens in retail stores. Thanks, Mike. I had no idea that was only $65. Otherwise, I would have tried harder to sell it to you sooner. I don't think I have any other. Yeah, I don't have any of those cool subs. I got Mega Marines. The Ripper. Hang on a second, David. I'll go take a look. Hey, we've got somebody that messaged the store page that had a question on something, but I cannot remember what it was.
The Facebook page.
Yes. The Ripper is 39, still sealed. Best Dreadnought of the batch besides the Zartan. I think I have a complete Charbroil right now, Mick. David, he's $39. We can also invoice you straight through our Facebook page if you like it. Wayner, I think any good conversation should start off with somebody asking if there's probes available. I think that's just common courtesy, basic human decency.
Thundercats on Fox. All right.
I don't know that we have. He asked about Transformers and Thundercats. Okay, I do. I have a complete Charbroil. $30 bill. That Xenia is super nice. Brad, I don't have a complete and unbroken Tiger Cat. I have a Tiger Cat complete with broken missile launcher tab for 75. It'd be 125 with good tab. Yeah, no problem, Mick. Why can't you ask me that before I turn around and walk away, Mick? God, it's like your first day here. Thanks, AGM. Is there anything else I can get for you while we're here? We make it sound like we hate you guys, but only basically because we hate you guys. But we also want you to give us money. So it's really hard straddling those two worlds. That Mick guy. Tired of seeing that Mick guy getting all the deals. Well, he is awful. My poor plant did not survive. See you Sunday, Bradley. All right, Agent. You just holler if you have any questions. Mostly what we do on here is for show. We do it to be goofy and funny. We don't really hate everyone. We just enjoy the contentious nature. We do have some Lego figs, but not very, I don't think we've added very much to the batch since you were last here, Alyssa. We've added a ton of Lego sets. All right. I do hate Blitzwing. That's true. That's not a lie. I just put some more water in there. Let's see what happens. Hey, we got raided. Thanks for the raid, Jordan, bro. Jordan, bro. If we have SH Figure Arts, they will be in our Whatnot store. You can go type that in. I do know right now that we have a high end Spider Man and a high end Ultraman. This is what I got for figures right now, Alyssa. I got a whole bunch of mystery box figures from the Monster era, from the discontinued stuff. Thanks for the raid. Everybody follow Jordan, bro. Jordan, bro. I don't have a complete one right now, Ramon. A car. Okay. See that guy right there? TF Fan, it has a lot of them listed, not all of them. We don't have any Mayfex in the shop. We have some Mezco and SH Figure Arts. A bike. Whew. All right, needed to get a drink. Got some Joy Toy. What is your favorite? I don't. I think we're missing a noun. I guess that depends on the situation, Mama G. Wayner, his favorite is definitely going to be a little different. What's up, Sean? Hey, I got a cool set I want to show you. Don't go nowheres. Nah, but the reality is in the toy game, I was told there was always room to negotiate. Well, I am sure in the toy game there is, but we're more of a toy business. So you are more than welcome to check on our prices and comp them to other places if you want. But my thing is if the first interaction I have with somebody is if they ask me if I'll take less for my item, I just kind of move on. And someone's like, well, that's part of your job, isn't it? No, negotiating is not part of my job. Supervising employees is part of my job. Buying inventory is part of my job. I can separate the toy business from my friendship. Like I can like somebody and deal with them separately, and still treat toys as a business. You know, that's a. Let's see what else is my. I buy stuff. I sort Lego. That's a big part of my job. That does not seem like very much of a game at all. It sucks. Added some sets today, Sean. I get one of those at least every day, Wayner. Okay, well here's my thing, Tito. If you were told there's always room to negotiate and my price was 400, which I felt was fair, I'm going to say I want 500 because if you can negotiate a price, so can I. My listed price was my contractual obligation to sell it at that price if somebody wanted it. If somebody else decided to change that with a negotiated offer, I should be able to change it upwards, right? Isn't that a thing? I got that, Sean. Always a freaking peach, Chad. What are you talking about? So I don't have a problem. People want to make offers. We often mess with people when they ask about making offers. This is kind of part of our shtick. We enjoy that very contrarian stuff. It's more part of our nature and part of the fun part of what we do. But I always tell people like, if you can go down on my price, I can go up on my price. That seems fair, doesn't it? Doesn't that seem fair? Was on those your I can't do a wide angle view on here, Mike, but if you want, I can have TikTok send a video to your to the Facebook real quick. Um, Mike S on our store page. Will you do a quick video of our carded figures on here and send them to him? The ones on the wall, the ones on the table, and the ones in the case. Thank you. You know, the Saint, I don't have any of those in stock right now, but man, anytime your toy can double as a weapon to beat your little brothers up with, they've done a good job.
So he's just wanting.
We do have some Predator stuff. Just all the ones up there on the wall, all the ones on the table behind those, and then the ones in the case over there.
Okay. What about those?
Nope, those are modern. He's not.
Okay, that's what I was.
TF fan, I went over there and showed off all of the Wolverines and Jean Greys that I had. Matthew, you can type Predator into our Buy It Now shop and see what we've got right now in case I can't get over there for a few minutes. Mike says thank you. Sean, is that what you were asking? Is if I would show the Batman sets? Is that what you were asking?
I'm trying to find him.
It's Mike and it's ESS.
Oh, I was looking for.
Dude, John's on. I cannot freaking believe you're still here. Yes, I'm going to go show the Rock Lords right now. You have the most patient human on earth. I'm so sorry. My ADHD does not allow me to do this like a reasonable human. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Did you see we added 6 new DC sets over there, Sean? It's Mike and then it's ESS is his last name on Facebook. Looking for Rock. If I don't have Rock Lords, I'm going to feel so bad for this dude because he's been so patient. Holy shit, you're like the nicest guy in the toy world. I thought his name was Mike, or was that his name? I thought that was his Facebook name. Yeah.
Ask him to say his name because I don't think that is.
It's Mike Shipley is his name, but
It's
is he Shipley on Facebook? I thought he was ESS, and then he was Mike's on, or is he Mike's MIKESS? I don't have any Rock Lords. Holy crap! Does anybody have any Rock Lords I can give this guy? I feel so bad right now. Mike, what's your face? Mike Ez. It's EZZ. John's on. I owe you like a $10 credit if you ever want to buy something from me. I legit cannot believe you stuck around for all that, and then I had none. God, I am the worst. Mick, are you talking about Monster as in like the? Did you not see these? These are discontinued sealed boxes of the minifigure Monsters Series 14. We just posted these online. These are insane. These are 60 figures per box. We've got the whole box, 60 packages listed at $600. The average price, if you sell these out individually, is $15 a pack. So you're looking at $750 to buy those out individually. Don't send a nice guy Skylanders. That's not how we treat our friends. These are the super freaking rare monster figures right here, Mick. Now, were you talking about the hidden sets? Because those are awesome. Balding, not really drama. I just do that thing where I lecture people on how to talk to people who sell stuff for a living. Like every smart seller, I lecture my customers. The hidden sets are the absolute best. I just sold 2 hidden sets today. They're my favorite toy. They're my favorite Lego line to build. I think we must. I got some Ghostbuster stuff. Sean, are you a fan of the agent sets? These are crazy. Chima looking nice. Chima looking nice. This is the hidden bus set. I love this set. The poor Lego section has been abused the last 2 days. The amount of guys who, right after Big Shifter goes through and organize it, have a good night, AGM. Thanks for stepping by. Who come in and move she'll just redo the section, and then guys will come in here and move boxes around, and she's in here watching it, and she gets so pissed. I'll go show you guys let's go slow in the Lego boxes. We just added this week, the original freaking Slave one. We got some Bionicles. Did I show you those, man? Oh, that Daily Bugle set is sweet. Got the Land Speeder. Got the DeLorean. Thanks, Mike. TikTok just walked by me, and the look on her face, I thought she was going to punch me in the kidneys when she walked by. And I haven't even done anything yet. This right here, brand new sealed in box, Nicholas. I can snag it for you if you want.
This is just my face.
She did just punch me in the kidneys. What the hell did I do to you?
$50 tip and I'll do it again.
You're not really a big vintage Lego set fan, are you? I mean, Lego Star Wars set. Wayner said he'd punch me 100 to punch. He tipped me 100 to punch you. Oh my God, there's so many Lego sets here. Apparently, Sal is offering me to punch her as well. You got to pay for her part. It's funny because, like, I love my daughter, but I've been trying to get her to come in and help out with Lego over the summer because we are really very busy. And like the look she gives me is just like she's totally defeated that I want her to come in and do work. And I pulled up my budget and showed her how she costs me on average about $60 a day to be my daughter. That does not include her rent, but it's just her cell phone bill and insurance and car payment and what she spends on stuff. Averages out to about $60 a day all month long. Well, that doesn't include like what her share of the rent is. It's just her car payment, insurance, cell phone, and the money she spends. So I was explaining to her, like, if you come in and work for 2 hours a day, every day of the month, that means just to maintain you without, paying the charging your rent. That means you value your labor at $30 an hour. And she looked at me like, so?
If you paid me $30 an hour, Rob, I would have this whole place and pick it up in a jiffy.
I don't want you to overwork yourself though. So I'm doing this for you, Sal. But I just try to explain to her, like, I'm not trying to be crazy to you or anything, babe, but like it's okay if you get involved a little bit in this process. So then I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make her get a job at some place that's awful, just for like a week to see how easy she has it here. And I know if I said that out loud, one of the people working here. Tito, I don't know what the shipping on this bad boy is. You're talking about this thing, right? Hang on. The $400 is both of these together because that's one thing, and the shipping to California on this is going to be like $70. What?
Each.
Yeah, but that's just one thing.
But they're selling online separately for over $800.
For the set.
Yes.
Okay, so $400 is the individual price. Oh, okay. So these are like if you wanted the pair of them, I could do 600 for the pair. Sorry. See, I'm getting yelled at, Tito. Thanks a lot. That's on you, buddy. Shipping to California for this because shipping to California is expensive no matter what you do is like 60 to it's gonna be like 60 to $70. I couldn't listen. I don't remember what happened yesterday. Yeah. So the people that work here actually do a better job of keeping track of what's going on here. And when I listen to them, it saves me money. I do not have a classified Footloose. Fred, you're going to be in the area for the Weird Al concert. You'd make a great date. You're not physically strong enough to fight me off of you, so. Oh, sorry, Sean. I was actually in the middle of the Lego going slow, and then I got started doing something else, and then I completely lost track of what I was supposed to be doing. So, did you say yay or nay on the Bionicle? Sorry. Marvel sets. Tell me which genre you're looking for. I got a spare ticket to go see Weird Al. This piece here is really neat as well. This is a cute set. I just want the original what, Tito? I don't have an original Omega Supreme in box. I haven't had one in years. No, I feel bad for people in California. Everything's more expensive there. I've seen the pictures of your guys' gas prices. That's insane, bro. I got a truck driver buddy that like goes out to California. He's paying like $8.50 to $9 a gallon for diesel, and you get like 8 miles to the gallon in those trucks. Are you freaking kidding me? $2,000 to fill up your freaking tank. I am working my way through all of the DC sets too, Sean. I've not gotten all of them, but I am really getting through them. We're getting there. Eventually, they'll all have these beautiful tags on them. And all the pieces that are missing to different sets, I've been ordering those pieces and making sure that I'm just pretty happy with the progress. God, the Lego section is just rough. Sean, I haven't heard anything else from you, bud. Just we had one of our meetups a couple of years ago, and why is this over here? That is an amazing piece. And a guy flew into Kansas City and didn't realize how far Kansas City was from us and got an Uber from Kansas City to here. And that's a 2.5 hour drive. And he paid hundreds of dollars for it. Loving these Nexo Night sets too. Chima's still my favorite sets to get together. I enjoy building the hidden sets, but Chima sets I enjoy like sorting those because they're so fun. Tito, I don't know what you're saying. Crazy, LOL. The original color Omega or Gigantus. Um, I'm struggling with what you mean. Hey, TikTok. There's a guy on the live video on Facebook named Tito who's asking questions about Omega Supreme or Terminus Giganticus. Can you message him and see if you can figure out what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
I've seen the previews for Spider-Man Noir. They look very interesting.
Can you have him message us so I can find him easier? Because Facebook Live is weird about letting me click on people. Hey.
Tito, I'm trying to reply to you right now. I need you to message us. Ooh, it's all been good. Okay, Tito, I just if you'll just click that and message us. I'm not a huge Nicolas Cage fan though, and he's in Spider-Man Noir, isn't he? We just sold the Tarn that we did have Blitz. I sold it so that specifically that you couldn't get it because you do know how much I hate you. Mouth Owl, you can go type Gundam into our Buy It Now store and see what we got. Tito, those two in box are two pieces to the same set. Like one's the bottom half, one's the top half. You build it, this massive Omega Supreme with those two pieces. So like it's two pieces. It's just massive. If I type in Gundam, I've got, there we go, one item right there. Got a Gundam piece listed right now. Granny Blowtorch has been working, whiling away, at the somebody's in here sleeping and she found the McDonald's food. Feel free to type WWE into our Whatnot store. There are dozens of listings. She's been going through and getting these taken care of, which actually kind of nice to get them organized down a little bit. All right, guys, we are running. We've hit our hour. Let's do this. Let's go raid somebody else. Got lots of messages to respond to, so let's go raid Picker. Love that dude.